Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a full face of Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I am going to jump right in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you. And if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm my raised cup of tea and I'm super okay with it. So, I haven't done any of my skin yet because I did pick up her new Hydra Prime. It's SPF 50 broad spectrum sunscreen, and this is supposed to be SPF and a primer. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to throw that on while I'm talking to you guys. And then I did my brows with all Anastasia products. I got this recently and it's pretty goopy, but I can figure it out. I just had to take a lot of it off. But this is the brow freeze gel. And then I used my, oh, where'd it go? My little powder. And then I used my brow pen by her, and then I carved with my old ass Anastasia concealer. So, and then I used for my eyelids the eye primer. So that is on, and I need to set it real quick, but I'm going to put this on first. So I got this the other day. It doesn't have a seal, which I don't love, but okay. We're just going to put some in the hand, put some on the face. I did put a little bit of eye cream, the Augustine Bader, under my eyes, that I always do. So nothing new here. So let's see how much those little dots get us. Oh, I don't like the smell of it, but it's, I think it's marketed as priming sunscreen. So we'll see. So I am 6 days post-op. Surgery went well, and I'm healing good. I forgot what like bad stomach pain was like. Man, it's been a while, but I'm gonna take a little bit more just because I like a little bit more on my face. It was interesting. So I got some reconstruction done. I got everything taken out that needed to be taken out, and then I'll find out the results from the mask they took out when they come in. So, but she said it looked real good. And the prolapse that I had wasn't bad, so it just was pushing some things this way. I got real lucky that things weren't coming out, but I probably would have ended up there if I would have waited, you know, another year or so. So I got it taken care of. I'm good to go. My little vagina is beautiful. TMI. So happy about that. So you know, before kids, that's what we were going for. Any whoosies. We'll see. That's the first time I've ever used that primer by Anastasia, so we'll see how it goes. Next, I'm gonna set my lids. I'm just gonna use out of the Anastasia light to medium contouring. This is the powder kit. I'm just gonna take this light shade right here and set my little eyelids real quick. I hope this isn't the, no, okay. There's a highlighter in there. I was hoping I didn't grab it. I probably should have tapped that out a little better. I'm not a huge fan of her eye primer. It's just not my favorite. It creases really bad, and I am just in love with my MAC paint pots. So those are my go-to favorites. But this will do for today. I'm just playing around. I finally feel good enough to sit in a chair. I will have to pause and stand up throughout the video just because I need to make sure I keep moving. I don't want blood clots, and my hips are killing me. Being up in stirrups for 3 hours did not do my hips any favors. So the body's not happy with Sarah right now, but that's okay. So, I got this. This is the only thing I'm going to use that's not Anastasia. Everything else will be Anastasia, but I really wanted to play with this again. A really dear, sweet friend named Kimberly Sherari, who has passed away from Sherari disease, sent me and another girl on YouTube the JD Glow Cosmetics in and it shifts a whole bunch of different little colors. It's not going to do justice on here. And I wanted to play with this, so I grabbed it. And I grabbed some Anastasia palettes. I do have my little quads that I made. So I got these. This is like, I think this is Birkin, orange soda. Hold on, what's this one? I almost remember the name, but I forgot. caramel, and then the black. I also have this one that I might incorporate, which is brick, saddle, sienna, and red earth. And then I grabbed, I mean, I got a few out, but I think I'm going to try to just work out of those and my soft glam palette. And then I've got this, which is my soft glam palette. So we'll see what we can get done with what we got. And we're going to jump in and quit dilly-dallying. So I need to put some makeup on. I need to feel like a woman. So not saying that you don't, all the bullshit people say, but I'm just for me, okay? For me, I feel good when I have makeup on. So I'm going to go into orange soda. And we're going to start working on the eye. It's been a while since I did this, so y'all bear with me. But I needed to just sit down and play with some makeup. Everybody's gone at work. My son's on his... we see baby girl on Mondays, Saturdays, and Thursdays right now. And so my son's with his daughter today. And I had her Saturday here, and I could barely keep up. So I let him go today on his own and go hang out with her and take her to go do some stuff. So I will see her in a couple days. So yeah, surgery went great. As good as I guess surgery can go. So I didn't have any complications. Everything went well. So I'm very happy with the results and how things are healing. And my biggest problem is letting people do stuff for me. I have always had this problem. And my theory is one day I will probably be crippled because of the disease that I have, and I will need help. And right now I can still take care of myself. And so I just don't want to waste, not waste, but I want to be able to be independent as long as I can. And I know with surgery, you're supposed to let people take care of you. I get that. I can already hear y'all. I know. But I still like to try to take care of myself. I have a really hard time asking people for stuff. And that's just my own personal issue. But my husband took off some time to be with me. My kids have been here. Everybody's been here taking care of me. And, you know, I was glad everybody went back to work today. So I needed my space. I'm going to go in. I might use a bunch of colors. I don't know how far I'm going to take this, but we'll just see till I get where I want to be. I'm going to go into burnt orange just to deepen that a little bit. And I'm going to go into the first brush I used, I guess. Okay. The first brush I used is BK Beauty 212. And then I'm going to go into my MAC 217. Actually, no, I'm not. Ignore me. I got all these brushes. I kind of want to build a little bit more of a gradient. Hold on. I think this is the one I want. Okay, I'm going to go and scratch this. I'll use that in a second. I'm going to go into the Refer 15. Y'all know how I am, so. Okay. And I'm just going to take burnt orange and put that just below. I kind of want to go for an orangey reddish brown vibe for that shade. The JD Glow Cosmetics shade. So I've used it before. The only thing she asked us when she sent us that eyeshadow was that we would do a video for her and show her how, you know, the differences that me and a girl named Makeup by Mandy did. And we both came up with different looks using different stuff to do it, and that was that's all she asked. So I have used this in a video some years ago, but I just really want to play with it. And I've just been thinking about Kimberly so much, and I don't know, it's very sad. It was very sad when she passed away. She was a wonderful, brave, strong woman, and I'm better for knowing her, you know. She was a real fighter, a real warrior, and the things that she went through were not fair. So heartbreaking, and I don't know, I just felt like I want to honor her. I just been thinking about her, so here we go. I'm gonna go into Sienna. I'm gonna try to use as many shades out of this one palette before I get into the other ones. And now I'm gonna use that MAC 217 brush, and I'm just kind of deepening a little bit as I go. I am going to want to incorporate some red, I think, in here. And maybe a little brown. Maybe even a little black. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet. if I'm being completely honest. But this is what I felt like doing today. It's playing with that shade, so we're gonna, no matter what, we're gonna make it work. I probably should have told everybody I was filming a video. I don't want anybody to panic if they call me and they can't get a hold of me, but I probably should have texted everyone. It's okay. I'm just trying to get it evenish. Evenish. Yeah, so how's everybody been? I didn't do a date night video because on date night I didn't do anything. My husband, I wanted some burritos, so my husband made some burritos, and all the kids were home and hung out with me, and we just kept it really low key and watched some movies, and different, but it was good. You know, I just went back into burnt orange, and I'm gonna go into orange soda and just kind of blend all that out. Really, all I'm doing is just muddying it all together, you know. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna close this palette. These Anastasia shadows are so dusty, it drives me crazy. I'm gonna go into, I don't know, what's this one again? I think it's called Brick. Hold on. Blazing. Okay, I'm gonna go into Blazing, and then I might use some Red Earth. I'm gonna first go into Blazing and get some red in there. More red. I should have used Mulberry from the palette, but I want to see. I haven't used these shades in so long. Like so long. So I just kind of want to play with them. I don't think that's going to give me what I want. So I might go into Mulberry in a second. We might just have a super layered eye look here today. I don't know. It might not go the way I want. I feel kind of out of sorts, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just a little lost, you know, just, yeah. I'm gonna go into Mulberry, which is that red one by my middle finger, real gently. I don't think I've ever used this shade, but I cannot honestly remember. I just want a little bit more red. The shade JD Glow Cosmetic shade, it's kind of shifts to like a blue, a green, and a purple. And I thought about doing a blue, green, purple look, but I kind of wanted something like this. So we'll see if I can pull it off. I'm not a professional. Okay, that did a little bit more. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go into that a couple more times. Just build up my crease a little bit. Try to make them even, as even as I can get them. I have always been a huge fan of the Anastasia shadows. I have a ton of her palettes. I kind of quit buying them after, just like Jeffree Star. You know, they just kind of do repeat shades and they all kind of look the same after a while. I've been really drawn to newer, just different, you know what I mean? I did pick up, I almost forgot to tell y'all, I did pick up 2 of the these are the matte cream eyeshadows from Makeup by Mario. I got mine in blush and mauve. So I'm excited to play with these. And then I did pick up one of the new Hourglass Curator palette. I think I got mine in Modernist. Let me open this and show you guys. I had these sitting here so I could show you. Packaging's just okay. It's whatever. It's Hourglass. It's just how they do it. And that is the color story I got, kind of a cool tone one. So I'll be playing with this coming up soon, and those cream eyeshadows. I almost did it today, but I had already pulled out all the stuff for this eyeshadow look. So I'm like, no, we're following through. We're gonna see this through, and we're doing this look. So let me see if I want to go into a deeper shade. I have Cypress Umber in this one. I'm thinking of brown. I think I'm actually going to go into Credit because it has a little bit of a purple undertone. In the Jackie Aina, this is one of my favorite palettes by Anastasia. I love this one. I don't use it as much, obviously, because I'm trying to keep it nice, but I really love this palette. So I'm going to go into Credit, which is that really deep chocolatey brown. And I'm going to put that on the outer bits. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm a little nervous now. but that's okay. And I'm just gonna keep this on the outer as much as I can. And then we're just gonna slap that shade on and hope it all works out, so. And if it doesn't, that'll be fine. I don't even know if these are the right shades to go with that shade. I should have probably looked up the look I did before. God, that credit shade is such a good brown. It's not patchy. It goes on so good. Love that shade. Okay, are we evenish? That's what we're going for. And then I'm going to clean off the MAC 217 brush I've been using. I'm going to go back into Soft Glam and just kind of blend around. Does that look even to you guys? Not really, huh? Oy. This is the fun part about makeup, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let me make this a little bit more even. You guys might hear my fan, I'm sorry, and my air conditioner. It's like 75 in Oregon today, so it's not terrible. We got kind of a cooler week, lower 80s and 70s, and then next week we're going back into the 90s. So my husband's birthday is this weekend, so I gotta figure out some stuff to do with him. I'm just gonna go back in. I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna go into Orange Soda and blend around all of this. That's my transition. Put that back up there. Always want to try to get a gradient effect, you know what I mean? I did go pretty, I don't know, dark with this, but I'm going to go into Burnt Orange, go right below that transition. Just lightly tuck that in there. Yeah, and then my anniversary is in a couple weeks. And then I'm going to go into Sienna, so I'm basically just repeating what I did already. And just kind of gently. I'm not going to put Mulberry in. It didn't really do much. I was looking more for a reddy tone, and it didn't really give me what I wanted. So actually, I just lied. I'm going to go into Mulberry. You know me. Sorry. Let me see if I put it in there now. Oh, yeah, that actually... it did something. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am all over the place. Mimi, Grandma's right in here, okay? I got my door open because my big dog does not like it when he can't see me. So it's better than stressing him out. Okay, I think I'm ready to put that shade on. Let's just see how it looks. If it looks terrible, I might just erase this video and start over. I don't know. I don't want to have to, but... Alright, so this is... I hope it doesn't fall out. This is the shade. It was purple. It's purple when I look at it, and then when I flip it up to you guys... I dropped it. Oldies. Okay. That was an ordeal trying to pick up something off the ground. Alright, we're just going to go into it. I'm going to grab my MAC 242 and pick the shade up. And these I just kind of pat into it. Please don't drop again. Do me a solid and just stay there. Ooh, I hope this works. I'm going to probably get some fallout, which is fine. I'll clean up. I don't know if this is going to be the right backdrop for this shade. I don't know. Part of me thinks I should have did something else. But we might just make it work for the sake of the video, and it might just not be one of my best looks I ever did. You know what I mean? I'm going to take my finger now. Ooh, look at that shift. So pretty. I couldn't believe she sent this to me. It's my only JD Glow Cosmetics shade that I have, and I just love it so much. So I wish she was still here. I wish I could talk to her. I talk to her often. We texted and messaged a lot back and forth, so I was devastated to find out that she had passed away. It really broke my heart. She was just such a lovely woman. So alright, I don't hate that, so I might just leave it, and that's just the look we're gonna get. Maybe I'll try it with a different backdrop combo next time. Maybe more of a, I don't know. Kind of getting lost here. I've been getting really tired easy. My brain has been very jumbled. and I'm on a lot of pain meds, so, you know, that's never fun. You know, the thing that's been helping me the most is fucking Tylenol. Just over-the-counter Tylenol is what I've been taking the most. Okay, that shade is so fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot. I be forgetting, boo-boo. Holy shit. Okay, very jungly themed, very, very that. I'm making a mess, but I'll clean it up. That's okay, whoops. Spread it out. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's just gonna be that. That's what I'm gonna go for. I really don't want to use this shade up. I want to keep it forever, so I don't want to use a lot of it. Ooh, just when you turn your head in different lights, it just brings out even more color, which is just crazy. It's literally so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Miss Kimberly, for sending me this. I treasure it. Does that look even to y'all? Well, let me clean it up real quick and see how it looks. I'm going to take, I just wiped this off and made it clean. I'm just going to kind of spread out what I already got on my lid here and see what I can do with it. Just try to even it out a little bit. I don't want it to be chunky. My goodness, y'all. The light just isn't going to do it any justice at all. Neither is my camera. Oh my god, stunning. Okay, now I'm going to put it away because I think that's as much as I want to use of it. So let me get this put away real quick. I even have a little piece of tape so I can keep it somewhat fresh. I need to put it in its own little thing, and I actually think I have one, so I'll leave this out and try to remind myself to put this away. But yeah, that's where I put it. Oh, yeah. It's sad, but I'm also just thankful I knew her, and she was always such a good person to me. And you know, when you have chronic illness, you know, it sucks to know other people suffer with it, but it's nice to find people that understand how you feel, even if they're not going through the exact same disease. I mean, this woman had brain surgery after brain surgery. She had stunts put in. She just really went through a lot and fought, really fought for herself. And the world just isn't as good as a place as it was when she was here. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that. Okay, I'm gonna take this and turn my brush sideways and just kind of try to blend that into the shades I already have down. I don't want to fiddle with it too much, so I'm just gonna grab where'd my little MAC brush go? Don't be hiding from me, girl. Actually, I might take a smaller little packer brush. I'm gonna take the BK Beauty 203. It's just a little fluffy packer. I'm gonna go back into Credit, which was that deepest little chocolatey brown, and I'm gonna take it and put it on the edge out here. I don't want to disrupt it too much, so I think I got it in a good spot. And then let me just see how even I can make it. Now he's getting anxious, I can tell. I'm ready for you to be done, lady. My eyes even look even. A little bit. Okay. And then I'm just going to go back through the same shades I used for all the transitions. I'm going to get a different brush. Hi, baby. What's the matter, Papa? So sweet. I am in love with that dog. I got to take him for a walk last night. I had to be really careful, but he is so gentle with me. So we did really good. He goes very slow. He kind of like walks like this with me. It was very, never pulled on me, never tugged on me. We just went kind of out in front of my house. So I need to get up and move around. Okay, I'm gonna go into Refer 101. I'm gonna go back into orange soda, and we're just gonna blend around all this and try to make it work. I think that'll be the eye look. And then I'm going to go into burnt orange, which is just a little bit darker. Whenever you put a brown down, you want to make sure you have, you know, layers to getting to that brown. So you don't want to just go from like a light orange to a deep brown. I mean, I'm not trying to teach y'all. You guys know this stuff. I'm adorable. Thinking I'm teaching anything, but just some advice. If you struggle with that's how I do it. Okay, I need a different mirror. I think that's my problem. Y'all should see what I'm wearing a black shirt and my crazy goofy pajama pants. I look wild today. Okay, and then I just cleaned this off and I'm just gonna go around and blend a little bit. I hate harsh lines, especially right here by my brow. So you know, if I had my way, I'd fix it right here a little bit, and I think I might grab it out just to fix that. I didn't notice that. That's kind of the only problem with a multi-dimensional shade is it's multi-dimensional, so you're not going to notice something. You need to grab it real quick and fix something. I just didn't do it all the way over like I did on the other side, so that's okay. Please don't fall out. Please don't fall out. I don't want to pick you up again. I'm just going to take my finger. Hi, Papa, you can come in here. Go lay down on the bed with Bear Bear. Yeah, like right here, I'm missing some. So let me put that right there. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, I'm going to do it on the other side and just bring it up a little bit. Hi, baby, you can come in here. You can come see Grandma. My granddaughter was so cute. She said, Grandma, you sick? You don't feel good? Come see you. I'm like, okay. She's so sweet. She's such a little lover. We had such a good time. We just got her a water gun and let us, I sat on the back porch and just let her shoot me with it. She was cracking up. And Melly is her dog, technically. And she was shooting the water at him and he was eating it. And oh, you should have heard her laughter through that backyard and house was just magical. I just love her. I'm actually, damn it, I need to just pause this and do this offline, but I keep going back to the shade. I'm going to take that fluffy brush. Nope, wrong one. I'm going to take the fluffy brush I just used to blend all that. I'm going to pick a little bit up this JD Glow shade. I'm at 28 minutes. Holy shit. Okay. And I'm going to use that just to blend a little bit because I don't like harsh lines. I want it to blend a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like how dark it is on the inner part of my eye, but tough titty, right? Okay. I need to break the wrist and walk away. Tell me all, break the wrist, walk away. It is fine. It's just makeup. Okay, we're gonna let it go. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna leave it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna leave it. I just wish I could make it a little bit lighter on the inner part, but I don't think I can. So, okay. Okay, for sure, done. Done. Okay, let's do eyeliner. Okay, and I have two eyeliners out from Anastasia. I have my brown one, and then I have the black one. I think I'm gonna do the brown one. So, fuck it. I need to redo my eye cream, but I'll do that when I'm doing my lashes. So this is just the liquid liner by Anastasia in brown. It's pretty. I'm just gonna do a quick little line for the lashes. I am gonna use some Anastasia lashes, which are not my favorite, but I wanna do a full face of Anastasia. So That's what we're gonna do. I haven't done a look kind of this crazy in a while, huh? But it's fun to do once in a while, you know? I don't know if I love the shades that I used, but we're gonna make it work. And it's too late now, so who cares? All right, let that dry. I have two different mascaras from Anastasia. I have the, I think this is the Lash Brag, and then this is just their last one they came out with. So I'm gonna use this one on top and the other one on the bottom. Is that drying? Hurry up and dry. I don't even know if this is still good. I think I showed you guys a comparison, but this component and the, oh, I could grab it, but I'm not gonna. And the Fenty one are identical. It's so funny. Literally identical. I actually have to look at the name on it when I went to grab this, because I grabbed the Fenty one at first thinking it was this one. So, yeah. It's gonna be a long video, sorry about that. I wasn't quite sure what I was doing with this eye look, so if you're still here at 31 minutes and we've barely got anything done, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna get the lashes on. I've got 3 different pair. I've got Dominia. I've got Dominia, which look completely different. These are both the same lashes, but see the difference? One's thicker, one's thinner. I don't know. And then I've got Georgina. So I think what I'm gonna do is go with the ones I've already used, which is these ones. And I'm gonna throw these on and do my eye cream, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got some started. So I have both of the Anastasia foundations. I have the Anastasia Luminous one, which is okay and definitely not my favorite. But the Anastasia Impeccable that she just came out with has been a go-to and I love. So beautiful, beautiful. So that's the one I'm going with today. I gotta get all my hair off of everything. Filthy beast mode. And we're just gonna blend this in real quick. Okay, yeah, so sorry about the long video, guys. I thought I was gonna get this done so much quicker, but I am obviously a little rusty and a little out of sorts, so hopefully you enjoy the long video. If not, zip through it. I promise I will not be offended. I wanted to say, who is keeping up with crazy fucking town Trisha? Yeah, I try really hard not to talk about her on my channel, but I've been watching her a lot and doing lives, or not doing the lives, but hopping on panel and talking with Moxie and everybody about her. She's talking about all of us and making some really crazy allegations and, you know, telling people where we live. And I mean, I think it's adorable. She said I live in Canada. I'm like, okay, sure. Whatever. I'm pretty open and honest about where I live. I don't hide it. I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender and just blend all that in. But she keeps saying that we're, you know, these Oxycontin drug mules and all this shit, and I'm like, girl, I will hand over my phones, both of them, to the police and prove that I don't have any fucking life like that. But you know, she's obsessed and going crazy, and apparently because we do reactions to her own videos, which she tells us, go rewind her life, go look at her videos, blah blah blah, but when we do, we're stalking her, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys keep up with her, but she is insane and she's entertaining to watch. I don't want to promote her, but if you want to watch someone go crazy, dude, check her out. I'm not going to even link her. Her name's Truthfully Trisha on here. She's a complete fucking mess. I've never seen somebody lie so easily in my life. I'm going to go back in with just a little bit of that and put it on here because I kind of lifted some up. So the claims on this primer is that it is supposed to not peel. I'm probably saying that because, they're probably saying that because it has SPF in it. So, it looks fine. And if it works out good, I'm going to try it with other foundations. I would love to just be able to put this on and put some foundation on and be covered. The tricky thing about SPF is that you have to put it on multiple times for it to work. So, you know, you obviously can't keep putting on primer on top of makeup, whatever. But it'd be nice if it worked out. So I'm going to go in with her Magic Concealer and do that. So everything else besides this one eyeshadow that I used on my eye is, everything's Anastasia. So I even have a few, kind of like Too Faced, where I have some multiples that she has of stuff. Like, I'll show you, well, I'll show you when I get to it. Never mind. Let me just get this part figured out. I have like 2 contour sticks that are different. A cream contour palette that she came out with. I have 2 different cream blushes. One's a liquid, one's a cream. 2 different foundations, you know, stuff like that. So 2 different mascaras. Onward and onward and blah blah blah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I kind of laughed when they said I was going to be super fatigued. I kind of already usually am because I have lupus, but I have really noticed that doing barely anything, and I am so fucking worn out. Like, my body is so tired. They said that's about a couple month recovery, but that I'll start feeling a lot better by 6 weeks. So, and I already do feel better just 6 days out. So I'm definitely not going to sit around and let myself, you know, cry in pain and not do anything. I'm going to get back on and get my life going again reasonably, and I'm going to take care of myself. But I'm not somebody that can sit around and just wait for myself to get better. I have to get myself up and do stuff. So, all right, next I'm going to go into, she's got a little cover on this, the cream bronzer she has, and this is in Amber. Oh, what the fuck? What the shit? How'd that dig in there? Anyways, okay. Damn it. The only thing that kind of bothers me is like leaning forward. They said not to drive because it's hard to turn and stuff. I've had to drive a few times, but I'm trying not to drive very much. So I know I should wet my brush, and I'm going to because I know better. I'm going to use the Smashbox Primer Water. I'm just going to get that a little damp. Go in. Hopefully that wasn't too much. Yeah. I love warmer shades for bronzer. I know some people really like a neutral shade or a little bit more cool tone, but I really love the different layers of like warm, cool, and like a blush. I don't know why, that's just, woo, that's just my vibe. We're losing stuff already. Yeah. I think this Friday I'm going to go out and do something. Obviously I'm not going to the bar and hanging out and everything, but I think we're gonna go out and do something. Something really sad happened yesterday. I didn't know if I want to talk about it or not, but I guess I'm going to, because I've told you about all the kids that have passed away that have lived with us or stayed with us, who have become a part of our family. Saturday we lost another boy named Cordell. He killed himself. Oh God, don't start crying. When I tell you, this was my son's best friend, his brother, just like Alex, who he lost a couple years ago. They were his brothers. I don't think he meant to do it. He was fighting with his girlfriend and made a very permanent decision on a temporary feeling. So if y'all could just pray for his mama and family. Stop it. Yeah, I am devastated by the news. That kid was with us all the time growing up, and I have no words. I'm gonna start crying shit. So he might have his funeral coming up soon, and then we'll do celebration of life. But yeah, rest in peace, Cordell. I'm so sad by this news. I think I'm still in shock. I still can't believe he's gone. I talked to his mom and his brother, and I feel so terrible for them. So I don't know. That happened. So yeah, I wasn't even gonna bring it up in here, but I guess I'm gonna do. This is her newer contour stick. I also have in Fawn, her old one, and then and then I have her cream color. I have 2 of these. I have 2 of the other powder ones. I really love these products, so it's probably too much, but it's okay. Yeah, just keep losing these kids, man. I don't understand how. I hate it. I hate seeing how devastated my son is. Cordell was on every sports team. They always went out for sports together. They did football and basketball and baseball and soccer and wrestling, everything together, just like Alex. And if he wasn't at our house, my kid was at his house. We were very close to his family, his mama and his brother. My oldest son is very close to his older brother. So it's a huge loss. He's leaving behind 3 babies, which is just, I don't even know what to say, you know. It's just, we lost another good one. And I wish in those times when they were so sad or they were about to make huge mistakes, they would call one of us, because we all love them so much, you know, and we would be there. But that didn't happen, so we lost another kid. I gotta stop talking about it though, because I'm gonna start crying. I can feel my eyes starting to water. Okay, I got some liquid blush. I got peach. I also have one of her cream blushes in, it's got a number, but it looks like that. So I'm gonna go in with her new one. That's supposed to be a blurring one. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand. Let me shake it up. Oh, I'm starting to get sweaty. Okay. Yeah, so that happened, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm waiting to kind of find out from everybody. Whoops, that was way too much. But yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna take that and push it in my hand real good and put it on the face. Yeah, I actually was not going to talk about it. Just get through the makeup video, but it's on my mind. So there's been a lot of death, man. Just keep losing good people. I don't understand this part of life when you love people so much and then you have to lose them. It's always been hard for me to accept that, you know, like losing my dad and my mom and all my grandparents and my aunts and my uncles, and I don't have anybody but my sister, and I don't even know where my brother is anymore. I know he's alive because he still calls my sister for money, but he doesn't call me or ask me for anything anymore. I kind of put my foot down the last time and told him if he wasn't going to get clean, just to let me alone, because it's too much for me and it breaks my heart. So he's honoring that, even though that's not what I want. I don't want to not see him or talk to him. I just don't want to keep watching him throw his life away. It's really hard for me to see. So okay, let's move on to something happy, because I don't want to start crying. Okay, you know what I don't think I have is a liquid highlighter from her. So there's that. I am completely overran on my desk right now. It's a fucking shit show. Okay, so I'm gonna set everything with her Anastasia powder. This is just the loose setting powder in translucent. Doesn't come with the lid, so it's gonna be bulky. And I'm gonna bake with this just because I have so much of it right here. Yeah, we're gonna bake. Mama needs it. I actually should have set this really lightly and then baked, but can't go back. Okay, I set all the creasing. I'm gonna get as much under there as I can. Get it all over my white shirt, because why not? Let me get some of that off. It's too much. Okay. And then I'm going to set the rest of it with a big fluffy brush, but I like to use this powder puff for under my eyes. I don't know why, it's just the way I've been doing it. So yeah, say a prayer for my son too. He's lost some really best friends of his in the last couple years, and I can see it's taking a toll on him, you know. So say a little prayer for him for me, y'all. I'm gonna go in with a BK Beauty 111 and just see what's in the cap. Maybe grab some out of this big ass giant thing they give you. I think she designed this for makeup artists. That's why everything's big and labeled big, and I think she was making it for makeup kits, you know what I mean? So yeah, and I'm just taking it and kind of getting some of it a little bit lighter right here so I can set everything. So yeah, what a fucking video, huh? So much different stuff we've talked about. It's just my life, I guess. I'm not an oversharer, but I do try to share as much as I can with what's, you know, what's going on with me. Not everything's pretty, you know. I look crazy with that under my eyes, but we're gonna leave it because I'm kind of into it. So next I am gonna go into the bronzer. So this is a newer, really got some powder everywhere. This is one of her newer bronzers. I have her old one somewhere. Did I grab it? Nope. I swear I have her old bronzer. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Anyways, I have her old bronzer. This is her newer one. I like this one more. I'm just gonna go in and set right here. Sometimes I'm like telling myself I'm not gonna upload this because I sound so crazy, and then I do, and you guys are always so sweet and kind, but I'm like, oh, why do I upload these when I am all over the place like this? I always start off fine, and then my brain starts thinking, and then I get upset. That was way too much up there. Story of my life. Okay. And then I am gonna go into her powder contour. Where'd that brush go? I really want to keep that close. That was a lot. Let's keep this close. We might need it. And I'm going to go in. Okay, I'm going into her powder contour kit. And I just kind of mix the bottom ones together. Just a little bit in each one. And then I try to tap off and dab a little and lighten it a little bit. I'm just going to put that right there. Yeah. All right. Well, other than that, life is good. So things have just been good for the most part. I can't complain. I have a very good life. I try to never over complain because that would be silly. My family would be like, what are you complaining about? You live a great life. So I try to be as authentic and honest as possible, but shit does happen and life is hard and it sucks losing people, you know, especially people you really love. I'm gonna do my little bullshit contour right here on my nose. I don't even know if that does anything, but it makes me feel better. So I've noticed she hasn't come out with any newer blushes. I do have a couple. Oh, I have a ton of her highlighter kits in my bottom drawer, but I'm gonna use my Amrezy one. So I've got some blush trios. I got that one, that one, which I might use, and then a pink one. And then I have her quad, which looks like that. So I'm actually just going to use this one because I have it out. I'm just going to go into these two shades back and forth. Yes. I guess we're going a little bit more warmer orangey tone today because of the eye look. Yeah. I really love her products. God, I'm so all over the place. Jesus. And I always get excited when she puts stuff out. So I'm always excited to see what she's gonna come up with next. We're gonna put a ton of blush on because blush makes me happy. And I wanna feel happy. I always forget about all the Anastasia kits that I have literally sitting there underneath in my highlighter drawer. I'm just gonna take this and wipe the bake away. Blend it in. Get a mirror. Okay. Woo! We are bright. I hate this brush, but it blends away so good, but it leaves little hairs everywhere. It drives me crazy. Okay, so Anastasia kind of has like a MAC Fix Plus kind of thing she came out with. It's called the Dewy Setting Spray. We're going to use that first, like MAC Fix Plus instead of MAC Fix Plus. It even has the same little turn thing that MAC did. I think she also has another one. And I swear I have it. Hold on, let me see if I can grab it. Is this? Oh no, this one's MAC. Never mind. Never mind. It's a MAC one. Yeah, so this is her. See, I'll show you like the little lid turns almost identical. Pretty. Okay. So we're gonna let that dry. Let me put on some highlighter real quick while I'm sitting here. Just talking and yapping. I'm gonna use my Anastasia. This is the, it's worn off. I think this is the A25 brush, the highlighter brush that she has. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, I have all her highlighter kits, but the Anastasia one is just little. It fits up here on my desk. I just love it, but I should have probably grabbed some of the other ones because I always use this one. I've got backups of this one. That's how much I love it. Okay. We're getting there, guys. 52 minutes and we're almost done. And then I'm just going to go over that with a little bit of leftover blush. Okay. Under eyes. So I am going to go into the Anastasia. This is the Dark Side Waterproof Gel Liner. I did tight line with this. I just did it off camera because who fucking needs to see that every time. I'm even using my little Anastasia mirror. I'm totally on theme right now. One thing I want to get from her, which I haven't, and I didn't when they came out, is the Norvina gel liners. I never grabbed any, and I actually just forgot about them. And when I was getting that primer, I didn't even think about it, but I just thought about it right now. I should have grabbed it when I got that primer. Grabbed a new one of these. This one's getting old, but it still works hella good. And I always keep it up front because it still goes strong. So I love products that they just last forever, and you can use them and use them and use them and use them. So maybe not the cleanest, most greatest thing, but they work. And until they hurt me, I'm gonna keep using them. So because I'm crazy like that. And then I think I'm gonna go into shit. Do I want to use that darkest shade? No, I'm gonna go into Cypress Umber and use that on my lower lash line, and maybe one of those and that one. I'm gonna try not to do too much under my under eyes because they do get irritated easily. Grab a couple brushes. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Refer 23, which is an itty bitty little thing. Clean it off. I'm gonna go into Cypress Umber. I love Cypress Umber. It's like one of my favorite shades, but I love the browns. I love her browns. I should just say that. I love these browns in her palettes. They're so good. They're never patchy or blotchy. They always blend really well and last a while. So, yeah. Sorry if this video is all over the place. Give me some grace, guys. I am not myself right now, obviously. I I probably shouldn't did a video this close to surgery, but I miss y'all, and sometimes I just want to come on and put some makeup on and just forget about the world, so it helps me a lot. I'm gonna go into Sienna and Burnt Orange and just blend that out a little bit. I'm gonna try to, easily as possible, mimic what I did up there, but maybe not use as much eyeshadows as I did up top. Ooh, my eyes getting red from crying. Or not crying, but holding tears in. I was starting to, I could feel it. Just gonna lock it up. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush and go into orange soda, which is very light orangey, and I'm just going to use that to blend out. That's going to be good. Okay, we're not going to push it today. I think we're just going to keep it under control. You always have to dust off these every time you use them, which is kind of shitty. All right, next I'm going to go into the Anastasia Impeccable. This is her newer spray that she came out with, which I like. It's fine. Looks good. Don't got no complaints. My fan is going, but oh well. It does smell kind of good. It's not overwhelming, but it does have a scent. Okay, there's that. Let's do lower lashes real quick. I am going to use her newer mascara real quick and do my lower bits. I love the wand for lower lashes with this. I am off camera gonna go over it with a waterproof just because I know my little big fluffy warm cheeks is gonna make it kind of bleed or whatever that is where it leaves little dots. But if I put waterproof over whatever mascara I use on the lower lash line, it will not budge. So that's my little trick. It's not having raccoon eyes. I highly recommend that method. It works very well. Is this already drying out? How is her old one not drying out, but this one is already? Sheesh. Different formulas, I guess, huh? I did really good. I haven't really been buying makeup. I'm kind of just being a little more selective and waiting for stuff that kind of interests me to come out. I'd like some new eyeshadow palettes to come out, though. I feel like everything's just kind of the same right now. Okay, we're gonna call that good. I don't want to go overboard. I actually really love this mascara. It's good shit. If you don't have big cheeks, it would probably last pretty good on you and not go underneath your eyes, but because my cheeks are so fluffy, it always does. So I did pick up a new Anastasia lip liner. So the one I have already is Deep Taupe, and then the one I got is Rosewood. So we're gonna see if Rosewood will work. I think it's gonna be just a little bit more. Hold on. Huh? God, I wish I could overline my lips. Yeah. This is actually what I wanted. It was a more ready, warmy color. I did pick up a couple of new lip liners. I got Riri from Fenty, and then I got a new Hourglass one. And when I swatched all these on my hand, the Fenty and the Hourglass one is the one that stayed the best. They did not budge. Like, I just scrub. So these are good, but these two are like almost budge proof. The one I got from Hourglass is Tempt 3. So I think I got another one. I don't know where it went, but I got, yeah. So I got some new, I went to go get new lip liners, and then I got a couple other things. Anyways, okay, so Lip Velvet in Crush. I'm not going to put a lip gloss on. I'm just not in the mood, so. I hate my lips. Okay, I think that's it, y'all. We are 60 minutes in and it's time to go. Always blot. Okay, let me look in the mirror, see if there's anything I gotta fix. My hair is literally just pulled up in a thing because I can't do much with it right now. I'm trying not to lift my arms up high. She asked me not to do that. And like driving, I can't like turn my body. It's a whole thing, whatever, but I'm trying to just stay chill. So that is, oh, inner corner highlight, y'all. I think that's gonna fix everything actually. I'm missing that. So let me do that real quick, y'all. Sorry. I'm just gonna go into my regular one. I need to lighten this inner corner anyways. It's very dark for my liking. I really should have got out one of her highlighter palettes. That would have helped a lot because I have all the colorful ones. So I could have used like a green or something and really made this look good. I forgot. I forget I have them all the time. I don't feel like that did a lot. I really want the green one that I know she has in one of her palettes, dang it. You know what? I might pause real quick and grab it. One sec. Okay, I've got a bunch of them. I just grabbed a few. I got the Glow Kit Sugar. Oh my god, I have no room to put any of this. My god. She looks like, woo, like that. I've got Dream Glow Kit. Ooh, which is super fucking messy. I can't believe these were actually highlighters that we used to put on our face. Oh, I'm getting them everywhere. Okay. Love that for me. The one I think I'm going to use is Moonchild. Lucky Clover. That's the color I'm thinking of. And then I've got Aurora. I know I've got a couple more in there. I just don't feel like grabbing them. They're kind of pushed to the back and I have to be careful. So I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to use Lucky Clover and see if I can't enhance the green a little bit. Let's see. Ooh, that actually worked a little bit better than I thought it would. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to do it too much, but Mimi, hold on, I'm almost done. Okay, we're going to let it go. This is my final look, y'all. Thanks for sticking it out with me. I was all over the fucking place today. Mimi, I'm coming. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I should be making a couple more videos this week and hopefully on date night, and I will see y'all soon. Have a great week. Peace.